my chip ups, man. I got this, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, we're gonna give everybody a little bit of time to file in. Little longer than 60 seconds, I apologize. Get some top loaders ready here. Tonight, Jets Patriots. Let's go. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go Jets. I think I gotta go Jets. Jets got some weapons. I think Aaron Rodgers, is starting to build. I think he's starting to kind of get. He's old, dude, but sneaky. But they can, yeah. Patriots have actually been playing, decent football. But yeah, I would not be surprised actually if the Patriots do leave with a dub. All right. 20 boxer, y'all. Here we go. But first, Pops always comes out. He blesses everybody. Pops always by our side. We miss you. We lost Pops early, January of 2021. But he's always by our side. He's always blessing our breaks, making sure everybody is safe. We might not hit for everybody, but definitely make sure that everybody has fun. So let's get it. Pops, bless them up. We got Jay Smooth with the Cardinals, AUM with the Falcons, Speed with the Ravens, Game and Dad Bills, Mr. Crew Panthers, Don Chewy with the Bears, B-Craft Bengals, Pickles Browns, Lundy Cowboys, Matt S with the Broncos, AUM with the Lions, Wolf Packers, B-Craft Texans, Hershey Colts, Steve with the Jags, Great X Chiefs, Richard with the Raiders, Steve C with the Chargers, Game and Dad with the Rams, Great X Dolphins, Mr. Crew Vikings, Richard Patriots, Jake Nelson with the Saints, Scotty Dubs Giants, Matt Sun Jets, Denovis Eagles, Tim Lask Steelers, Scotty Dubs with the Niners, AUM Man Seahawks, Great X Bucks, Mr. Crew Titans, and Israel S with the Commanders. It's time to jump around, y'all. All right, so the way that we're going to do this, let's go, we'll do a couple 2021 boxes. I'll do 221, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to do two select 2021, one select 2022 Mega, and then two select 2023 Blasters, and then we'll just repeat that order. So that way we mix it up. Hey, with the Rose, let's go. Thank you so much, Jake. Appreciate you. I want cute-ass songs. That's where we hit, when the cute-ass songs pick up. All right, y'all, let's get it. Here's a cute-ass song here from House of Pain. Is Jump Around. Let's go. Guys, if I miss a comment in the chat, you can always send me a DM. I got my other phone here. So if you guys are like messaging me and in the chat and I don't see it, I got my phone off to the side. No, we're just starting, Wolf. Just starting right now. We're getting going right now. You missed the blessing. That just finished. This is box number 1. World record. Hey, that's all you guys, definitely. We didn't have to, like, wait until the sun started setting. So thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate it. All right, and we are underway. Good luck, everybody. Off the rip, Dolphins. Great X with the Jalen Waddle base. Let's see if we can get some color on that. We got Josh Allen going to Game & Dad. Jalen Ramsey. This is the green and yellow Prism die cut. So this is actually what the Prism die cuts, the standards, are going to look like out of these. But that's going to the Rams for Game & Dad. And Ed Reed on the base. These die cuts are definitely a lot easier. I got to make sure I don't take this for granted than the 2023 to sleeve. We got to color it up. So I will be at minimum sleeving up, all the rookies and inserts, of course. Like I said, I send everybody that has not told me no base. I do send everything. Jake's base going to Richard. I got that. Here's to another week of getting my shit stamped. Dude, oh my God. I thought my team was solid. I'm 0-2. Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Little second year Tua. We got a Jalen Waddle. Man, a lot of Dolphins coming out. Jalen Waddle on the turbocharged, and our silver die cut going to the Raiders. That's for Richard. Charles Woodson on the silver die cut. I think you usually get about 1 of these silvers per box. I think 3 of those green and yellows per. Turbocharged Waddle. All right. We got a lot of boxes, so if you don't see me sleeving top-loaded card right away, just know that those definitely will get taken care of by the time you see them in your package. All right, here we go. We got Ian Book, Joe Montana. This is the Select Certified Devonta Smith going and Demetric Felton. We want to see something beyond what you normally get out of the boxes here. Here we go. Big Tom Brady coming. Pickles. Hunter Long, rookie. A lot of Dolphins here. Tyreek Hill. And our second die cut, yellow-green, is Derek Gore for the Chiefs, going to Great X. And Javon Holland, another Dolphin. 2021 had a ton of Dolphins. See it. Back it. D. Gore. No more Dolphins. Enough Dolphins. This is definitely a Dolphins box right now. Chubb 101. Ramondre for your Brownies. Let's go. Robinson for the Patriots. We got Gronk for the Bucks. Mac Jones, Big Mac, and Rashad Bateman. Mac and cheese. Where is Mac at now? Is he in Jacksonville? Is he behind Trevor? Or in one of the QBs there? Joe Tryon, Shoyinka for the Bucks. Jamar Chase going to B Craft. He is at Jacksonville. And then Lions, Jamar Jefferson. That's going to AUM Man. And Tyrell Williams. What you know? I had the first box given. All right, that was the first box. That was an average box. Definitely can do better. We're looking for those, like, beyond what you normally get out of the box. You normally get 3 green and yellows. You normally get a silver and a couple inserts. So anytime you see mem, autos, any of the numbered die cuts or inserts, Those are going to be above average boxes. We need something to stick up on screen. Tiger, no tigers, zebras. All right, we got Anthony Schwartz, Quinnen Williams for the Vikings. That's going to Mr. Crew and Kyle Trask. These are the club level die cuts. That's a premier level, and then this is concourse. So those are the 3 levels. The players are available. Each level has 100 cards on the checklist. So those 3 levels with in each level. All right. Come on, T-Law. Let's go. We got Mac Jones. Another Mac on the base. We got Joey B. We got something backwards. Let's see if it's actually an auto or maybe they just messed up. There he is. Creep on it. T-Law, concourse. So he said, come on, T-Law. That's all you got to do, guys. You just say, come on, insert player name, and there he is. Hey, this is a multi-year, so this is 2021. And then we have 22 and 23. It's just backwards. It's a turbocharged that's just backwards. Man, we got trolled. Why is that one backwards? Kurt Warner, American Underdog. Still haven't seen it. That's going to the Rams. Game and Dad. I thought that was a Kurt Warner auto. B-Rob. Let's go. All right, we got Diami Brown, Jameis Winston. They just have the inserts backwards. Kadarius going to the G-Men. That's for Scotty Dubs. And Brian Edwards on the base. Boo. All right, we got Amir Smith-Marset. Good luck, everybody. Marshall Falk and Carson Wentz on the die cut for the Colts. That's for Hershey. And A.J. Brown. Come on, Andy Dalton. What'd you call him, the Red Rocket? All right, here we go, y'all. Chris Evans, Captain America. We got Travis Etienne. And then a backwards card for no reason. Russell Wilson on the numbers. Yeah, select numbers, Russell Wilson. And Tylan Wallace. All right, we got Teddy B. Nico Collins, rookie year. That's right, 2021. It's going to B-Craft. Tylan Wallace with the Ravens and Brett Favre. CJ Nico connection, man. It's something else. All right, another average box. Except for the inserts being backwards. Definitely odd. But we're 2 now. So this is the order, how we're doing it. 2 of those 21 blasters, a 22 mega, and then 2 2023 blasters. And then we're going to do that 3 more times. Giving us all 20. As a Niner fan, I would love to see Brock come out of here. But I would love to see a lot of cards come out for as many people as possible. So let's get it. Good luck, y'all. All right, here we go. 2022. We got Tyler Lockett. We got Kyler Murray. Just all kinds of Tyler Lockett. This is the same Tyler Lockett. They put 2 Concourse Tyler Locketts in the same pack. Geno Smith tried to write him off. Didn't write back. T-Law. Second year T-Law going to the Jags for Steve. Nice. Chris Olave for the Saints. There you go, Jake. And Kenny Walker on the insert. Select number. Watch it. And Dakota Prescott for Lundy. There we go, Lundy. And a turbocharge. That's a turbocharge insert going into novice. A.J. Brown. Oh, the movie? Like watch the movie? Everybody says it's good. I thought you meant watch it like I was going to talk mess about Herbie or something. Like Coolio saying, you better watch it. All right, here we go. Second to last pack. We got Adam Thielen, Baker Mayfield, Lotion Cocoa Butter, J.K. Dobbins, a lot of vets. Who's behind J.K. Dobbins. Candy Corn, Micah Parsons, second year silver. And a Orlando Brown for the Chiefs, grade X. One for Lundy, one for grade X. Another one for Josh Jacobs, that's for the Raiders and Richard on the numbers insert. They got me, Chase. Okay, 1 second. I gotta drop this down a little bit now too. There we go. Chasing Dreams. Nice Micah Silver Candy Corn. That's a club level. I'm a low down gangsta section. Come on, Zoo. Nick Benito. Where's our zebras? Saquon. Treylon Burks. Titans. Skylar Thompson. He's not, Is he playing now that Tua is like third string or something? Skylar Thompson for the Dolphins, grade X. Jamar Chase, second year die cut. And Marlon Humphrey for the Ravens. That is for speed. And a John Mechie III, Texans, B-Craft. The Lance is numbered to 299. That's the neon green. Yeah, 299. All right, we're gonna do two of these next, 2023, and then we're gonna go and do that 3 more times in that order. And then we're gonna go and do that 3 more times in that order. How can they reach me? This is box number 4 of the break. Good luck, everybody. We got Anders Carlson. AR on the numbers insert going to Hirsch. Jordan Addison on the base. That's Vikings for Mr. Crew and a Joe Tipman. Again, all the rookies will get sleeved up. Anything that's a prism like hollow, that's sleeved and top-loaded. Inserts will all get sleeved up. We got Kalijah Cansey. Sam Laporta select certified inserts. Oops. We got Myles Garrett. And Sam Laporta on the concourse. Going to the Lions, that is for AUM Man. Let's see if we can get some color on those. All right, we got Keaton Mitchell. Kyler Murray playing pretty well. Zaire Franklin. Why did I put him up there? He goes over here. Zaire Franklin on the die cut for the Colts. That is for Hirsch. And Devontae Adams. These die cuts, though. Holy moly. This one's actually not bad. It's the concourse die cuts that are tricky to sleeve. All right, come on. Demario Douglas. Yo, there we go. That is for Hershey. AR on the die cut. We'll take that. Devon Achane and Darnell Wright. Nice AR. Let's put that one, we'll go over here. We'll do it like this. 21 over here, 22 here, 23 here. Come on, Quentin. San Quentin. All right, we got Joe Flacco. Good luck, everybody. Bryce Young. Whoa, same blaster. Going to the Panthers, Mr. Crew on the Bryce Concourse. Red and blue. We'll take that. Cody Mock and Eric Gray. All right, Panthers. Let me do a little trim ski on this. That might make it a little easier. Take that, Bryce. That's going to Mr. Crew. There's life. I just want to take care of it. Okay. Yeah. There we go, Bryce. AR. How long do you think before we see Bryce back starting? You think if Andy Dalton lays an egg, Bryce will be back out there? George Pickens. Turbocharged McCaffrey for Scott. Lamar Jackson and Jerry Jeudy, the judge. Next season? We're not going to see Bryce play again till next season? Wow. I think he's going to play this season. Andy Dalton's going to hurt himself probably this week, and he'll be back. I'm not wishing that. I don't know. My brain actually just played out that scenario. Osiris Torrance for the Bills. We got Aiden O'Connell, Raiders. Zach Charbonnet for the Seahawks. That is for AUM Man and Paris Johnson Jr., Cardinals. I think he's going to play. I think he'll be back. He's going to play sometime this season. Keon White. There we go. We got our true silver die cut. Anders Carlson for the Packers. Or Anders. Anders or Anders? That is going to Wolf. Behind the numbers, Jared Goff, insert, and Cam Smith for the Finns. It's like that, or are they just saving him so that they can, like, maybe have him fresh for, they fill any kind of needs that they have to help him be the best QB that he can be, and they just save him for next year. Here we go. We got Baker Mayfield. Select certified Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. T. Higgins and Roshan Johnson for the Bears. They're letting him watch Andy Dalton on what not to do. Yeah. You might not know what bad quarterback like when you're out there. So you're just going to sit a game out. We're going to put Andy Dalton out there so you can see exactly what that looks like. We got Travis Kelce, turbocharged DK Metcalf, Austin Eckler, and Jalen Jones for the Colts. Zay Flowers. Good luck, everybody. Mark Andrews. That is for the Ravens and Speed on the die cut. Will McDonald and Michael Mayer. Jets and Raiders. All right, Joe Beasy, Joe Burrow. We got Kyron Williams. All right, I think we got our first numbered out of 2023. Let's go. We got Scary Terry. Good luck, everybody. Kyron Williams for the Rams. That is for Game and Dad. And for the Beagles, Jalen Hurts for DeNavis. Nice hit, DeNavis. Eagles be tough in a few of these years, but that's his boy, Jalen. For that bronze It looks creamy. Out of $2.99. Yeah, I don't know. Who's another redhead QB that we can use as an example? A positive example. Looks creamy. It does. It looks like, you know, like my wife has like foundation or whatever. You know, that looks that doesn't look that bronze or copper. I don't know. Carson? Okay. All right, so we're gonna run that again. 21. Box number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is box 6. There's the empty. We still have not made it to the zoo yet. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. We got double die cuts in here. Sometimes that means numbered. We have Tyson Williams. And yeah, that is numbered. Kellen Mond for the Vikings. That is for Mr. Crew. 240. I'll show you in a second here. We got Jameis Winston, sorry. Williams. Kellen Mond. Where is he at? I don't think he's with the Vikings anymore, is he? All right, we got Kellen, and that is 248 out of 349. That is another one that we stick up on screen. Let's give Kellen some flowers. T-Law Zebra. Any Zebra, would love to see it, but T-Law out of 2021 would be sick. Big 2021 rookie. Second, somebody messaged me. Oh. We were talking about on Hobby Centrics Live last night. We were talking about the kabooms for NBA. How they're all jacked up this year. All right, good luck, everybody. We got Javonte Williams for the Broncos. David Johnson. Numbers. DK Metcalf. Hey, there you go, Bucks. Tommy boy on the silver premier level going to Great X. This is, I think, the last year we see Brady, right? 2022. I don't think he's on the checklist for 2023. It's going to Great X. All right, Des Fitz. Good luck, y'all. Juju. Numbers, or certified, sorry. Tutu Atwell. And Elijah Moore for the Jets. All right, good luck, y'all. We got Rashawn Slater, Zach Wilson, Amir Smith-Marset for the Vikings, and Tyler Lockett. All right, here we go. Patty Mahomes, Dwayne Eskridge, turbocharged Justin Fields for 2021. That's going to the Bears, and Don Chewy. And Aaron Rodgers on the base. Like I said, box 6 and 3 of them we got numbered cards, so about 50% parallel rate so far. Derek Gore, Head and Shoulders, Troy Polamalu, Long Neck, Davis Mills going to Beecraft, and Michael Carter. Davis Mills. All right, we're gonna do another one of those. Jetta Zebra. Sorry, I'm just Checking one thing real quick. All right. 2022 grill music. All right, we got Malik Willis, Titans. Easy does it for the Dolphins. Trey McBride. Excuse me, Bailey Zappi, ton of rookies here. Patriots, first die cut Cole Strange. And Aiden Hutchinson, there we go, Lions. Hutch on the die cut black and green. Zappi on the select future. Nice, Aiden. Let's go into AUM, man. Cole Strange. Cole World. Patriots, that is for Richard. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. All right, come on. Give us a monster. Ike McWanu. Cole Strange. Christian Harris. Putting a lot of rookies up front. Bobby Wagner for the Rams. Christian Harris for the Texans going to B-Crafts. Danger Russ on the silver die cut for the Broncos and Matt. Turbocharged. Tyler Lockett. Seen Tyler quite a bit. Like the ceiling. Calvin Austin, good luck, everybody. We got Danger Russ, N'Kobe Dean for the Eagles and DeNavis, J.C. Horn, Bobby Wags for the Rams, and Eagles, Dallas Goedert. With the select numbers, DeAndre Hopkins for the Cardinals for Jay Smoove. So we'll put our hands up. Hey, what up, Tim? All right, good luck, y'all. Come on. Kyle Pitts. Tuna. We got Lewis Seen. Jerry Judy. The Judge. Calvin Austin going to the Steelers. That's for Tim. Packers. Kingsley and Igbare. And Alec Pierce select for the Colts for Hirsch. Kingsley and Calvin. CA3, his auto. Like the ceiling can't hold us. All right, come on. We got Sam Howell. Darnold, this is a Sam pack. Jermaine Johnson. Mike Williams. Fred Warner on the die cut going to Scotty Dubs. We got Najee Harris on the select future inserts. And Danny Dimes for the Giants. Fred Warner. Fred Warner's a beast. Swarms to the ball. All right, here we go. We got Stingles, Derek Stingley, Urkel, Danny Gray, Kenny P, George Karlaftis, Danger Russ. For the Broncos, that's going to Matt S. And Treylon Burks, rookie for the Titans, for Mr. Crew. Lamar Jackson on the turbocharged insert for Speed. Nice Treylon. Seahawks, that's AUM man with the Russell die cut. Base. All right, here we go. We got two 2023 blasters before we go through that cycle again. Empty. Paid for. Car payments. All right, good luck, y'all. Will Anderson. Sam Laporta. On the future insert. Will Levis. We're hitting some nice base. Christian McCaffrey, we just need to color up. All right, we got Tajay. Die cut, Saquon Barkley going to the Giants. Dubs. We have A.J. Brown and Trevor Lawrence. My desk turned off. You guys want me to leave it like this? It does make it a little bit brighter. Is it a little easier to got Stetson Bennett. Oh, I think we got another number there. I can see that creamy color. We got Taysom Hill first going to the Saints. Huh? All right, we got Sam Laporte on the base. Whose arm is that? Patriots. Zeke Elliott. That is going to Richard. Richard hitting numbered. Zeke, 150 out of 299, almost a jersey match. Turn off his shoulders. God damn it. Come on, dude. Come on, Taysom. You got one. What's that? The Zeke? There we go. So nice to hit it twice. All right, let's put one over here. And a zebra. We need to throw a zebra up on screen. All right, here we go. Good luck. We got Josh Allen. DJ Moore for the Bears. That is for Don C. Chris Olave and Bijan Robinson on the base. I mean, these are cake, you know, sleeve up. It's concourse, man. Think we saw a little bit of Dolphins colors back there. Dolphins or Panthers? All right, we got Jordan Howden, Zay Flowers, Deuce Deuce, and that was Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the base. The Deuce is loose. That is Cowboys going to Lundy. Oh, that one was better. All right. All right, here we go. We got Mozzie Smith, Will Levis on the select certified insert, Chad Ryland, and Joey B. All right. Here we go. Empty. All right. Stetson Bennett for the Rams. Michael Mayer Raiders. It's going to Richard. Jonathan Taylor behind that. But Richard picking up the Raider. Michael Mayer. Jonathan Taylor and Bijan Robinson base. And we got to add. Come on, CJ. All right, we got Josh Allen. Good luck, y'all. Bryce Young on the turbocharged insert. Chase Brown. Tyreek Hill. Jesus. Some Cardinals coming in back half. They're probably all Commanders base. They are probably all Commanders base. You had to move. Oh, like I packed these? All right, we got Kylan Granson. How about that? Jettas. Justin Herbert behind that, and Devontae Parker. Copper, Justin Jefferson, or bronze, one of the two. I packed that one pretty well for the Vikings there. Mr. Crew, 48 out of 199. Little thicker on the left than the right. I just keep it 100. But that is nice still. We'll take it. That's going to Mr. Crew on the bronze die cut concourse level. Justin Herbert going to Steve C. All right, here we go. Up next, pack 2, we got Jacob Harris, Adrian Peterson, Antonio Brown for the Bucks. That is for Great X, I believe, right? Yeah, Great X, and Kellen Mond. All right. Good luck, good luck. Still need to see some zebra. We got Najee Harris, Zeke Elliott, Select Certified Najee, Lamar Jackson. There we go. That's good for speed on the silver die cut. Seen a few Ravens come out. All right. Antonio Gibson. All right. Antonio Gibson. Azeez Ojulari. Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Waddle on the base. Come on. We got Devonta Smith for DeNavis. There he is. The man. Sam Darnold. Tutu Atwell for the Rams going to Game and Dad. And TJ Watt, Steelers base. Time for some Packers. We still got, with this pack, and then 5, 6, 7, 9 boxes. So, I mean, we just barely hit the halfway point. Davis Mills, Justin Jefferson, appreciate y'all. Jeff Saturday, and Stephon Diggs. Nope. Yep. Nope. All right, here we go. Good luck, y'all. Kadarius Toney. Chuba. T-Law. Rookie. There we go. Another die cut. Rookie T-Law going to the Jags. Steve C. Nice pick on the Jags, man. Sometimes it's the teams you pick. Tyron Williams. We take that. Yep. Nice, Steve. Put that with your other one over here. All right. I think there's a double die cut in this one. We got Anthony Schwartz. Kwity Paye. Ravens. Marquise. Hollywood. That is Speed, right? Ravens, yeah, Speed. Hollywood Brown. Nope. Yep. 141 out of 199 on the Hollywood Brown for Mr. Speedy Bead. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. All right, we'll put you up here. Tripping? Nope. All right, here we go. We got Richie Grant, not my Richie. Jalen Waddle, rookie base. Shaq Barrett, hidden talents insert. And Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. Going to Richard. Ramondre, rookie, premier level. Everybody got choices. All right, here we go. Josh Allen, Kellen Mons, silver turbocharged. All right. For the Raiders, that's going to Richard and Ty Johnson. It's our first silver on an insert. Charles Woodson. That is going to Richard. These look sick when they're zebras. Like I was talking to Gotcha about the Trey Lance. There's a Trey Lance turbocharged zebra, so it's got the red and then it's got the zebra black. I mean, literally, we call it the Venom or the Carnage card. If you guys follow like Venom and Carnage, card looks really cool. Michigan boy. We got Tuna. Ian Book. Another Trey Lance for Scotty Dubs and AJ Brown. One of these days, Trey Lance, he'll have his moment. Nice Trey. Yeah. All right. We got Joe Montana, Hunter Long, Kelsey on the numbers insert, and mac and cheese for the Patriots. Going to Rich. All right, 2022 time. Lance ever gonna get a chance? Lance, make him dance. I don't want anything bad happening to Dak. Like I'm not that guy. The Niners a few years ago, I mean, our QB roster got freaking decimated. But I would just like him, even if they trade him or whatever, but like him to have a good opportunity. But he was on actually a pretty solid team with the Niners, and I don't know. We'll see. All right, good luck, everybody. 2022. We got Nakobe Dean, Pit Stop, Tuna, Trey Hendrickson, Allen Robinson for the Rams, and Greg Dulcich for the Broncos on the 2 die cuts with the Rashad White Select Future rookie in the back. That's right, Rashad White was 2022 rookie. All right, here we go. We got Lewis Seen. Good luck, everybody. Sammy Howell. Sam Darnold. They like putting the Sams together. Jermaine Johnson II with Javonte Williams. There you go, Broncos. Javonte. He's 2022. Oh, no, that's his second year. Never mind. Matt Son with the Javonte. He's 2021. Trey Lance, second year. Another Trey. and a turbocharged Justin Fields. Scotty Dubs, this one does have, you can see right there, out of the pack, little action there by his jersey, just FYI. We're trying, Israel, we're trying. It's not a scratch, it's more of like it almost looks like a wrinkle in the card. All right, we got Stingleberry. Shit, wrong stack. Danny Gray. Kenny Pickett. AJ Terrell. AJ Brown going to the Eagles. Jelani Woods for the Colts. That's Hershey and DeNavis on those two. Justin Herbert numbers insert. All right, good luck, y'all. Something chilling in there. All right, Matt Emerson. Mac Jones. Let's go to the back. Desmond Ridder. There's like a lot of die cuts back here. Tommy boy, there we go, Bucks. For Great X. Malik Willis, rookie. Holding it down for the Packers right now, but that's going to the Titans. That's for Mr. Crew. Which way does it go? I think it's upside down. Come on. Oh, Timmy Lask. Minka Fitzpatrick. Behind that Mac Jones. That's out of 35. 27 out of 35. I think this is like an orange or something. Nice hit. That's going to Steelers and Tim Lask. Yeah, that color was different for sure. Minka. 27. What's his jersey? 39? Oh, close. Hey! That's our lowest number so far. Appreciate you, Gaming Dad, nonprofit. How many packs left? There's 2 packs left in this, and then we still got those boxes up there. 7 boxes. So on screen are all of our numbered pulls so far. Confetti cannons. I need the calcium cannons. You got the calcium cannons ready, Gaming Dad? Sorry, it's too early. Nice Brady. That's when you F around and mess around and end up on the wrong side of Twitter. Lundy, I like those ones a lot. All right, here we go. Or X, sorry. George Karlaftis, good luck, everybody. One sec. Come up a little bit. We got Karlaftis, Jalen Hurts, Desmond Ridder, Channing Tindall. Easy does it for the Dolphins. And AK-41, careful at the elevator for the Saints. That's for Jake. Garrett Wilson, select future. Easy does it. Knees weak. I like those too, Lundy. All right. Tyquan Thornton, good luck, y'all. Darren Waller, Shoddy B, DJ Moore, Christian Watson, there you go, Packers. Rookie Christian Watson die cut. We'll take that. Behind that, Kyler Murray, Cardinals. Good to see the Cardinals pop out a little bit. That's for Jace Move. And Amon-Ra St. Brown on the turbocharged. Kyler Murray. I want to get into those 2019 Contenders Optic boxes hobby that I got. See if we can pull a Murray rookie. There you go. Christian Watson. This is for Wolfman. All right. 2023 now. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Javonte, yo! Finally! Finally, we get to the zoo. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Devontae Adams. It's a concourse. Javonte behind that. Good luck, y'all. Looks like a blue team zebra. Blue team zebra. We got Scary Terry on the die cut. Good luck, y'all. Zebra. Stetson Bennett for the Rams going to Gaiman Dad. Gaiman Dad getting the zebra. He said Josh Allen. Close if you squint. If you squint, it kind of looks like Josh Allen. I'm going to clip this real quick. Should have been Puka. Yeah, that'd be sick. Holy moly. Puka zebra? What's the comps on those? That actually is a lot easier. Just trim the side a little bit. First zebra with 6 boxes and these packs left. Die cut Scary Terry. You're on the borders, real, and we still got, you know, they say chip in a chair, but we still got 6 chips in this chair, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Stetson. Scary Terry, I got him on fantasy. He hasn't really, we'll see what he does week 3. Come on. I'm going to sleeve and top load this one right away so that the card gods know we're looking out for Commanders. Put them right up here. One more zebra. Just one? All right. Here we go. We got Demario Douglas. Hey, true silver. That's nice for the Panthers. Mr. Crew. True silver Bryce die cut. On the, what level is that again? Premier level. Sick, Mr. Crew. Puka. Speaking of Puka. And then Darnell Wright. Puka insert Darnell for the Bears. Alright, so we got a red and blue die cut Bryce. We got a true silver Bryce. Come on. Come, my lady. We got Joey Flacco. We got RIP, I guess one of the guys in this band. Justin Jefferson, numbers insert. Payne Durham. And Eric Gray. Pretty little thing. All right, we got Pickens, Klinger, Zay Flowers on the select certified behind that, Klingen. Sorry, Aaron Donald and Judge Judy. Will Anderson, good luck everybody. Cooper Kupp. Adam Thielen on the die cut, going to the Panthers, and Christian McCaffrey. I make it go crazy. Thielen. All right, we got Tyjae Spears. Good luck, y'all. CeeDee Lamb going to Lundy. Take that on the die cut. DK Metcalf and Trevor Lawrence. CeeDee going to Lundy. All right, another 2023. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. I want to see tie-dye now. Give us more zebra or tie-dye, something like that. Low numbered. Or ink. Listen to you on my way home. Leave work in 10 minutes. Nice. Take a chance with me. All right, let's go here. We got Travis Kelce. Jaden Reed, Select Certified Insert, JSN. And Michael Mayer. All right, Zay Flowers, good luck, y'all. Turbocharged Bijan, insert. Someone clinging? Yeah, clinging. That was Kobe Turner clinging and Jamie Robinson. Jordan Addison on the base for the Vikings. Buda Baker, True Silver Die Cut Cardinals for Jay Smoove. George Pickens, Select Future, and Brian Breezy. Easy breezy. All right, let's go. Amari Cooper. We got Aiden O'Connell, Paul Blart. Let's go. Let's go to the Raiders for Richard. Behind that is BJ Ojolari. And CeeDee Lamb. Paul Blart. Hold on a second. I don't want to mess with these concourse. It's just easier to trim the... I should have just like pre-trimmed some of these sleeves just to do that. All right, let's go. DeAndre Swift. Good luck, y'all. We got Chad Ryland for the Pats. Jalen Jones and Zach Charbonnet. A lot of rooks. All right, what do we got? We got Jaden Reed going to Wolf. Jonathan Mingo for the Panthers. Just an Eric Armstead auto. And Josh Downs. Scotty Dubs with the ink. Let's go. Eric Armstead. He is now with, where the hell did he go? Boom! Ink. Personalized with his number. Is he on the Dolphins now? I want to say he's Dolphins. Damn, I thought that would have been numbered too, but I think it's just because the team color's red. Nice, Eric Armstead. All right, we got some numbered. We got a zebra. We got ink. Let's put ink over here. Some numbered. We got a zebra. We got ink. Let's put ink over here. The screen's looking nice. Nicely. All right, y'all. Last rotation. We got two 2021 blasters, one 2022 Mega, and two 2023 blasters. Last 5 boxes of the break, y'all. Good luck, everybody. Stroud is elusive. Here we go. 2021 Commanders rise up. We'll see. We only got 2 boxes left in 2021. Aziz Ojulari. We got Devonta Smith on the base. J.J. Watt Cardinals going to J. Smoove. And Amir Smith Marsetti. All right, what do we got? Double die cut. Think we got numbered. Sammy Darnold in the front yard. Bo Jackson in the backyard. We got the music. Hype us up. We got Des Fitzpatrick for the Titans. All right, good luck, everybody. I think this is a green neon numbered. It is for the Brownies. Pickles. Baker Mayfield. Brown Baker going to Pickles. That is out of 349, 306, almost a jersey match. Well, it's got a 6 in there. The family chat is blowing up. Holy moly. There you go, Pickles. Good luck, y'all. Long neck, Davis Mills. Jettas, DeAndre Swift. Davis Mills. Beefing up that Davis Mills collection. We got Jacob Harris, Adrian Peterson, Davis Mills, and Marquez Stevenson. Kylan Granson, good luck, y'all. Kadarius Toney. Juju Smith going to Tim. And Daz Newsome for the Bears. I feel like even Chase, when we were just looking for Chase in 2021, was hard to hit too. All right, Chuba. Tannehill. Turbocharged Josh Allen for Game and Dad, and Travis Etienne Jr. Jags, that is Steve C. All right, last 2021 box, y'all. Good luck, everybody. Can I get a call to get Wi-Fi? Empty. What the hell are you waiting for? Double? Jerome Bettis. Terrace Marshall Jr. Texans, enough Davis. Yo. Enough Davis Mills? How about a number Davis Mills? See, now Pops is just messing with people. That is 22 out of 349. Crazy. I mean, we're filling up the screen, that's for sure. Empty. Good luck, y'all. Rashawn Slater, Zach Wilson, Shaq Barrett, Mac Jones on the silver for the Patriots. Who knows? In that class with Zach Wilson and Trey Lance. Fields, man, for the Bears has been elusive too for 2021. That's always how it is, man. In the breaks, there's always some teams that you see quite a bit, and some teams that just are MIA. Pat Mahomes just happens. Dwayne Eskridge, Kelsey, and Luke Farrell. Yep. I mean, so it's just picking the right team then, Derek Gore, Troy Polamalu, Matt Stafford, and Mac Jones. The only player for Houston is Mills, I know. We got Sam Ellinger, Eli Moore, Trey Lance, and Kadarius Toney. All right, good luck. Last pack of 2021, y'all. We got Devontae Adams, Michael Carter, Jamar Jefferson for the Lions. Oh, you go in the rookie stack, Mike. That is for AUM and Chuba Hubbard. I don't leave on the hole. 2022. Glad they take Nico. No more Nico. And two. So we just got this box for this mega for 2022, and then two of the select 2023s. Blasters. Megas for select 2023. I should be seeing in a few days. All right, good luck, y'all. We got Desmond Ritter, Tyquan Thornton, Aaron Waller, Hunter Renfro. We got Scary Terry, another one for the Commanders, another Scary Terry. Let's go to the back. Jalen Hurts, we got two die cuts here. Just going to the back. Behind that was Lotion Cocoa Butter. Terry and Deshaun for Israel and Pickles. All right, here we go. We got Shoddy B. Good luck, y'all. DJ Moore, Zonovan Knight, Damian Pierce, David Bell for the Brownies, another die cut for Pickles, and Cam Jurgens going to DeNavis and his Eagles with the Garrett Wilson Select certified. Fire in my soul. I don't know anything. All right, George Kittle. Stay there, George. We got Velus Jones Jr. Reach for the sky for the Chiefs. Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy. Another one for the Bucks. There you go, Great X. Candy Corn, Dante or Deontay Foreman. That is going to the Panthers. Mr. Crew. And Christian Watson, Select Future. Zebras all over on the Stetson. Yeah. All right, here we go. We got Brian Robinson Jr. on the base. Drake London base. Pascal. And Devontae Adams. Evan Neal for the Giants. And Trayvon Walker for the Jags going to Steve. As well as a Christian Kirk turbocharged. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. All right. Second to last pack from the Mega. We got Tyler Linderbaum, Cam Jordan, G. Willie style for the Jets, Christian Watson on the base, going to Wolf, Titans, Roger McCreary die cut, and a Devontae Wyatt for the Packers for Wolf on our two die cuts. Kenny Pickett numbers inserts. All right, last pack of 2022, y'all. Good luck, everybody. We got Pit Stop, Michael Pittman Jr. We got Brandon Ayuk. I'll trade someone for the Roger McCreary with one of mine. That's an Auburn alum. Oh, the Roger McCreary? I'll just set that off to the side. That's Titans, right? So, Mr. Crew. Jack Sanborn Rook. Patty Mahomes, you can cut all the Pickets in half or give them to someone who gives kids cards. Oh, okay, Tim. Yeah, I'll donate the Pickets. I won't cut them in half. Josh Allen, there you go, Game and Dad. Julio Jones for the Bucks for Great X. And a Brian Robinson Jr. on the Select Certified insert. I don't want his cards in my house. Or I can put him in. Jake said to donate his Saints to Richard. Alright. Set the Roger over here for now. Alright, guys. It's the last two boxes of the break. Good luck, everybody. Selects 2023. Let's go. Empty. All right, we got Mr. Bucker. Saquon turbocharged inserts. Will Levis on the base and Devon A-Chan on the base. Drake London. Send Tim on my base. Sam Howell on the Select Future. Sam Laporta and Andre Iosivas. Tim's getting all the base. Kenny Pickett, man. All right, we got Jalen Hurts. Good luck, everybody. Jettas for the Vikings. There we go. That's going to Mr. Crew on the die cut. Followed by Chad Ryland and Sam Laporta. Oops. Rookie stack. £20 of I got a couple of those boxes too, Tim. All right, here we go. We got Anders Carlson, Yaya Diaby going to the Bucks, Christian McCaffrey, Niners. That Madden curse. That is for Scotty Dubs. Oops, stay there. And Devontae Adams on the base. Joey Porter Jr. Zebra. Be nice. Last select break, we hit that Roshan Zebra. That was pretty clean. All right, I think we got color in here. Let's go to the back. It looks creamy. No, it looks orange. We got a Xavier Hutchinson. Good luck, everybody. Before that, though, we got Herbie. Jaden Reed. There you go, Wolf. Well, Colts. It was upside down, both of them. Josh Downs, orange. Going to the Colts. That is for Hershey. There we go. It's not an AR, but we'll take numbered. Damn, if that was an AR orange, that'd be pretty clean. We'll take Josh, though. And that is out of $4.99. 332 out of $4.99. Jay Downs. There we go. Nice Jaden Reed, too, for Wolf. Yeah. There's way too many cards in here. How many of your cards are supposed to be in here? 4. Ivan Pace, Silver Derrick Henry, Jerry Jeudy. I think we got double numbered. For the Bears, Tyson Bagent, 2 numbered out of the same blaster. Numbers Amon-Ra and Joe Tipman. Wow. Extra cards in that pack. And double numbered. Bagent, rookie QB for the Bears. That's going to Don Chewy. $262 out of $4.99 on that one. Soon to be starter. Pickles, so look at this break had 20 boxes total. On screen is just basically the cards that are beyond what you normally get out of the boxes. That's 14, including the mem, which we got one of those. Only one box had mem in it. So beyond what you normally get in the boxes, so far 15 of the boxes have had, something beyond what an average box comes with. So, yeah. It's actually a pretty good percent. But we got one more select box. Let's see. And one box had 2 numbered in it, the Josh Downs and the Tyson Badgett. All right, last box, y'all. Good luck, everybody. Before I rip this last box, I want to thank everybody. Appreciate y'all for the fast fill. We had J Smooth, AUM Man, Speed, Damon Dad, Mr. Crew, Don Chewy, B Craft Pickles, Lundy, Matt Sun. I'm going to say it again. AUM Man, Wolf, B Craft Hershey, Steve, Great X, Richard, Steve C, Gaming Dad, Great X, Mr. Crew, Richard, Jake, Scott, Matt, Denovis, Tim, Scott, AUM, Great X, Mr. Crew, and Israel. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Pops, bless the last box. Here we go. Empty. See, I know there's some teams that definitely are not really seeing too many of their players, but you know, there's also some teams that are a little bit more expensive than the others, and I mean, it just goes to show it doesn't matter. It's you pay more doesn't necessarily more. You know what I'm saying? You pay less doesn't mean you get less or you get more. It's random. It's completely random. All right, good luck, everybody. Gabe Davis. We got Clayton Tune for the Cardinals going to Jay Smooth. Why is that rookie in the vet stack? All right, Clayton Tune, T-Law, and Tyree Wilson. Tim B cannot provide that. All right, second pack. The last blaster. Here we go. We got Jahmyr Gibbs, Turbocharged JSN, Gervin, Dexter Sr., and Keanu Benton for the Steelers. All right, we got Jair Brown, Garrett Wilson on the Select Future inserts, Fred Warner, CJ Stroud actually showed up. It's a base, but he actually showed up. Let's put him over here with the boys. Looky there. That actually, if you grade it, if it gets a 10, a little bit. I don't know, but grading's not free. Remember that. Thule, Colts, Jalen Jones, not AR. Jalen Jones for the Colts and Hirsch, Deontay Johnson Steelers, and Clayton Tune. Oh no. Puka's tough. I mean, what was it? Last break? Last break was Optic, but Puka showed up there, just not so much here. Jordan Addison, Josh Downs again for the Colts. Going to Hershey, Travis Kelce, and Jamie Robinson. Last pack, y'all. All right, here we go. I don't see that 1/1 Chubb up there. No Chubb. Browns did hit, though. You got a Baker Mayfield. That was nice. Nice Baker. Amari Cooper. We got Myles Garrett on the True Silver die cut. Last die cut of the break, it looks like. Brees Hall and Brian Breezy. And there we have it, folks. That is our 20 boxer. Again, thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all. I know some people hit more than others. Some players came out more than others. Trust me, I get in plenty of breaks myself. And, yeah. Sometimes I hit, sometimes I don't. Richard Rogers, thank you so much, user. Thank you. Guys, appreciate y'all. I can do a recap if anybody wants a recap. You guys can see the top hits up on the board there. Almost one away. I guess if we put this over here, that would have filled that up. The Kyle Trask on the mem, the single mem of the break for the Bucks. Tag me. I'm in next one, like the multi or. Yeah, I got some 2020. I got 2019 with the hobby. I have I have Absolute for kaboom hunting. I know that's not everybody's favorite, but I think the next break will probably have a little bit of Absolute in it because kabooms are pretty valuable right now, and I got quite a few megas, so we'll do something with those and maybe a hobby box as well. But again, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jay Smooth, Mr. Crew, Jake, Richard, Israel, Matt. Thank you guys. I'm going to take a look at some of the stacks. Donut. Oh, okay. T. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I got mail from last break. The select autos this year are clean. Yeah, they are. 2023 select, yes. Yeah. Yeah, and then I can actually, I'll start sorting these out since we ripped early here and get them all shipped out. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys. Happy Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You guys will get information on tracking for your cards. And if you have any questions, please just send me a message. Just, shoot me a private message or DM. I will have this replay up on my YouTube channel, Hughes_the_man. Thank you. Appreciate you, Steve. You guys take care. Enjoy your weekend. Definitely. Enjoy your families. I'll take a look at the stacks. I'll see what I got. I'll try to maybe beef up some of the packs for some of the teams that, especially the more expensive teams as well, that might have missed. We'll see what we can do. If I don't put in just random cards, I'll make sure you guys get taken care of if you decide to join the next break with maybe a little extra discount. All right, y'all. Look at the T-Laws to sub. The T-Law die. Oh, the rookies? Yeah. We'll definitely do so. Oops. Silver Concourse and Premier level. Yeah, we'll do. I'll put that in the stack for sure. All right, guys. Thanks again, man. Enjoy your weekend. And like I said, just message me if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. Thank you.